In this video, we're talking about cat flu, which is a really common cause of upper respiratory symptoms in cats. We're going to start with what cat flu actually is, what the symptoms are that you need to look out for, and how to treat them. And then later, I will discuss ways to prevent cat flu symptoms in your cat. Cat flu is caused by herpes virus. Cats usually get this virus from their mum when they are kittens, so it is a really common virus in cats. Almost all cats carry this virus. People often get worried when they hear that their cat may be carrying herpes virus. In cats, it is very common, and the cat virus is specific to cats, so your cat cannot pass it to you, but cats can pass different strains of the virus between each other. The first important thing to know about herpes virus is that it multiplies at a temperature that is cooler than the core body temperature of cats. For this reason, it generally only causes symptoms in the nose, the eyes, and the throat, because these locations are a little bit cooler. In general, herpes virus causes upper respiratory disease that is limited to these areas, but occasionally it can cause systemic disease, but usually only in kittens or in elderly cats. The other really important thing to know about herpes virus is that once your cat is infected with it, your cat will remain a carrier for life. And this is why most cats carry the virus and then pass it on. This is important because the symptoms caused by herpes virus will wax and wane throughout your cat's life. And this is really familiar to those of us who get cold sores. Cold sores are also caused by herpes virus, and we know that once you get a cold sore, it may come back again and again throughout your life, and often in times of stress. I find it quite useful to think of herpes virus in cats in terms of thinking about cold sores in humans. Once you have it, it is something that you will have for life. It is generally a nuisance, but the symptoms are usually mild and treatable. Cats with cat flu usually need a little bit more help than people with a cold sore, but it is often symptomatic care. The symptoms of cat flu are likely to come and go throughout your cat's life. Sometimes symptoms are so mild that you may not even notice them. And occasionally cats may be quite unwell with cat flu and they may need to stay at the vet. But most of the time the symptoms are somewhere between these two extremes. The most common symptoms are sneezing, runny eyes or runny nose, or your cat may squint due to conjunctivitis. You may also see some black discharge at the inner corner of your cat's eye. Herpes virus can also cause a sore throat, so your cat may have a cough or a hoarse meow or a funny sounding purr. And the virus can also contribute to inflammation of your cat's gums. Sometimes the virus may also cause ulcers on the surface of the cat's eye. This is more serious than the other symptoms, but it is also treatable. Treatment will depend on your cat's symptoms. Usually cats require eye drops or anti-inflammatories or other supportive treatments. Occasionally cats will develop a secondary bacterial infection, and these cats are also treated with antibiotics. Ulcers on the surface of the eye can be more serious, and they usually require more intensive treatment by your vet, including contact lenses and eye drops. Let's talk about preventing cat flu symptoms in your cat. There is a vaccine for cat flu. This vaccine is routinely given to all cats as part of their annual vaccine. The nature of herpes virus means that the vaccine is not as effective at stopping the symptoms as other vaccines can be for other viruses, but it can still give your cat some protection. Vaccinated cats can still develop symptoms of cat flu, but they are generally milder than in unvaccinated cats. And as vets, we recommend that all cats be vaccinated for herpes virus to prevent symptoms of cat flu. Vaccinating your cat is one of the most important and effective things that you can do to prevent cat flu symptoms in your cat. Stress is a really important contributing factor in cat flu. Quite often symptoms will flare up in times of stress because stress can negatively impact the immune system, which will allow herpes virus to come out of hiding. Now, of course, it is impossible to eliminate all stresses, and some stresses you cannot control, such as a new cat in the garden. But minimizing your cat's stress is important wherever possible. And helping your cat to cope better with stress by providing safe hiding places and vertical places to climb can also help. And for some cats, plug-in pheromones may also help to reduce their stress. That is it. That is the most important information that you need to know about one of the most common infectious diseases in cats. I have more resources on my website, allcats.co.uk, and if you have topics that you would like to see a video on, please let me know and I will be happy to make one for you. See you in the next video.